Hey, this is Mia, and in today's video, we're going to go over how to import a list of businesses to set up your business directory. So whenever you want to import new records into your Ginkgo account, you're going to utilize this tables page. From here, we have the ability to bulk import or export through any of the 11 record types. These are the same 11 record types that we see in our map view here. Just note that there are two inconsistencies for businesses and attractions and commercial real estate. Businesses and attractions are simply listed as tenants in the tables page, and commercial real estate is simply listed as listings in the table page. Whenever you're importing records, make sure that you are selecting the tab that it is categorized under. So since I'm doing tenants, I'm going to make sure I'm clicked into tenants before you import. Ginkgo is designed to automatically create two different types of records. The tenants that lease the space, like a coffee shop, and as long as that business has a status of current lessee, then Ginkgo will automatically associate that data with the physical space, the storefront, which is categorized as a unit. When you import businesses, they're automatically going to come in as tenants. And if the records have a status of current lessee, then Ginkgo will link these records to units. So we'll see this as we import our data, but just note that. So I have the CSV here, which is my list of records that I want to import as businesses into my Ginkgo account. Whenever we import records into Ginkgo, it is essential that the field names are formatted correctly for the import. Field names in Ginkgo require strict formatting, and if you're importing records into Ginkgo, the field names need to be recognizable to Ginkgo. So we have to change the field names to make sure that they match up. There is a template CSV for each record type that we can download in order to get those exact field names. So since I'm doing tenants, I'm going to make sure I'm clicked into tenants, hit upload, and then I'll be able to download this template right here. So this template gives me all of the field names that I need to make sure that the CSV I'm importing matches with those field names. I'm going to compare these two, and I notice name is correct. Site should be URL, so I'm going to change that. Subtypes should be subcategory, which is listed right here. Categories is correct. Phone is fine. Address should simply just be address. And photo should be photo URLs. Everything else is correct. So now our CSV is ready and prepped for importing. Make sure you save your records as a CSV file. This is really important, or else Ginkgo won't be able to read it. Go back into your Ginkgo table and simply drag or upload your reformatted CSV file into the tables. Make sure that you are uploading it within tenants. It should go ahead and start uploading pretty immediately. If it doesn't, it could still be uploading. You can check in the Pages tab to see if your records have uploaded. And these are indeed the records that I am trying to upload, so that means that it worked. Because all of the records that I imported have a status of current lessee, Ginkgo automatically assigned a physical storefront for each record. So we can actually see that if I look in the units tab, each one of these businesses are associated with this physical space. And this is what Ginkgo does to track occupancy, vacancy, and the condition of the real estate market. Let's just double check on our map to see if our records have uploaded. I'm gonna check businesses and attractions, and we can see all of the records that we just uploaded. So that's about it. That is how to import a list of businesses to set up your business directory.